Ryan's comments. Hi everyone. I thought this next song needs a lesson to go along with it. I may be doing this more often with the song reversals. I have almost 100 dream transcriptions that I have personally done for myself and others. In my indoctrination process, I received communication from the angels while using my budgie recordings as the carrier. I called it receivals, and it was like going into a trance and hearing these words while listening to the recordings. Keep in mind that for almost 10 years I used the pseudonym Adam Kadmon when I did my dream transcriptions, and this was before the angels began communicating through reverse songs. So this is Ryan's, Adam's, Fixing a House Dream Interpretation, Transcription. Adam's dream posted November 20, 2008 at 8:10 p.m. This is a dream I had a couple of nights ago and did not have a chance to post it yet. In the dream I was with my ex-wife and we were buying this property. I don't think that we were going to live there together, but we were just going to fix it up and sell it. In the beginning, I remember it as being kind of an apartment building on a corner. It was prime property. I can remember looking at it from a distance in a car and thinking it was not ready for people to live in yet. Then the dream switched to my ex and I, walking around in this barn. I was thinking about making a house out of it. The frame was there and I remember seeing some of the 2x4s broken and said I would have to rebuild some of the frame. I imagined insulating it and making walls out of the frame that was there. As we walked around it, I said this is where the kitchen would be and the living room etc. So there was a lot of work, but I was willing to do it myself. Transcription by Adam posted December 11, 2008 at 9:55 a.m. This dream is a symbol of the relationship that Adam is establishing with those people that are important in his life. Every person that we have had a relationship with in our lifetime is important to our spiritual growth. Everyone who we love is a very special part of our eternal soul, as long as we can maintain an absence of hate and have forgiveness for things we have done in the relationship in the past. For all relationships are reunited in heaven, and all the loved ones we have will be eventually joining us. We are allowed to have many friends in the metaphysical, and many of them will want to go exploring with us. When Ryan and his ex-wife saw this house, they knew it was something they would be interested in, for it sat on a piece of land that was very important. It was absent of anyone living in it. They knew there were people that needed a place like this, to stay in heaven. Why were there people waiting to stay in it? Your relationships up in heaven will go there, for without a place to visit, they would not be allowed in heaven. Each place that will be waiting, will be made of a solid construction, and they will be around all the people who love them. They will be there as long as you take care of them. So this seems like a lot of responsibility in heaven. It really isn't that difficult, for God will give you everything that you will need. He will give them lots of beautiful and interesting places to journey, as well. This place is only temporary, for those to stop in along the way. There will be many people who will be traveling, and just want to come and visit you for a while. When there are many loving people all around us, there will be much love around us, to sustain us for eternity. Adam was looking at this barn, and he wanted to make it a place to live. His ex-wife was with him, for she needed his help, and she was watching, as he was looking at the work that needed to be done. When we are building a place to live, we want the structure to be strong and suited to the way we want it. Everyone has a different idea of the house they want to stay in, when they come to visit you, for they will be there to visit you many times, throughout eternity. And when they come, you will be able to re-experience any good thing you did with them in your lifetime together. You will also be able to experience many other wonderful things that you wanted to do together, for it is the love that you share with them, that will allow you to experience these miracles. You will have reasons to involve the other people you had relationships with as well. You shall encounter many relationships that you have not remembered for lifetimes. Right now, God does not allow you to remember them for a reason. Each time you are reincarnated, your physical vessel seeks out new relationships, which are loving and they are recorded in the memory of your soul. When you arrive in heaven, you are given the knowledge of all your past lives, and once you are in heaven, you are given the ability to transcend through space and time. So, you can revisit any of your past lives, to reverse any evil they may have had. When you relive a life without confusion and evil, you are able to experience the happiness you never had in that life before. When you have relationships void of all this evil, you will be able to influence others, so they can join you in heaven. When these people arrive in heaven, you will have eternity to be with them. So this is the reason that you must be free of confusion, and you only have love and compassion for others in your heart. There are many different planes of reality in heaven. This house of Adam will be there for those people who choose to join him in heaven, and each of them will be building their own place for the people they love as well. There is a reason for the meaning of life. We have eternity to seek happiness and God gives us many lifetimes to achieve it. Now with this knowledge, you will be able to reverse any evil you have done in your past lives. You must remember that you have to evolve spiritually enough within a lifetime to make it to heaven, So you will be able to begin the metaphysical transformation. You will be surprised to know that most of us already have had thousands of lifetimes that have stretched throughout eternity, and they are not just in a human form. And each life has something different to experience in it. And humans are one of the very few life forms that are on the last step of the ladder of evolution, closest to heaven. So, you can expect to have lots of reason for loving some animals, as some of them have actively been trying to help those they love get to heaven. When they rejoin you up in heaven, they will greet you as their equal, for they knew that you loved them and took care of them. Some of them have already returned in this lifetime to help reverse any evil that they have done, and help to get you closer to heaven. So this religion can result in the miracle of love they have for you in heaven. It is not just something that consists only of the love some animals had for you, but the relationships you have had throughout your lives which have already made it to heaven.
Never